redstone. Teammate disappears. Let's go! I'm just gonna be teaching you all the gates do and what most of the redstone blocks do. Let's cover the wiring. These are wires. You can basically connect up stuff with these. This is a button. It can power pretty much anything. There's also another version of this button which is much smaller and can't be triggered with items like this one. See, it was pressed by the bomb. That one wasn't pressed. Even if I did. There's many types of different wires you can use to hook up different things. I'll be explaining what this does first, so we can use it in our examples. This is a lamp. If the power sends through this hole, it'll turn on. Here it is with a button. It works with wires. As you can see, wires carry signals across distance. Uh-oh. Here you go! We're gonna do this in a while. I'm too scared to be alone. This is the power block. It's basically a redstone block for Minecraft. I gotta show you something very important. See that little thing that sticks out? That's an output. And this little hole that goes in, that's an input. When we put the two together, that happens. That'll be really useful when building redstone. As you can see, this has an output and an input. This is a pulse extender. It extends pulses as an input. I take this, put the input in there. It stays on for even longer than the button is pressed. I put a lamp here. Usually, pulse lasts as long as the button is pressed down, but with this pulse extender, it extends it. It goes up, but it's still on. You can also do the same thing with wiring. You don't need to, of course. I'm just showing this to make it easier to understand. This is what it looks like with wiring. You don't really need wiring. There's also a big pulse extender, which makes the pulse way longer. As you can see, the button's still up, but it's going for a really long time. I'll just turn off. As you can see, it's insanely long. The app keeps on crashing and it's so annoying. This is a regular delay. As you can see, it takes a bit longer than the other one. Big Timmy 2000 is here to help us. This is the biggest delay that you can get. There's nothing here. There's literally stuff here. Look, somehow you can't see it. It takes a really long time to power that. Pretty sure it's equivalent to 8 normal delays. Just wait a bit. Now it's finally on. Trapped wood is basically a button disguised as wood. As you can see, there's an output right here. This is a big pass-through-y thing. So, but whenever you pass through it, the light turns on. Why do people keep on calling it? Now we're gonna cover logic gates. We're gonna need 2 buttons for these. Logic gates usually take in 2 inputs, give an output. These are the 2 inputs, and this is our output. This is an AND gate. This one takes in 2 inputs. If you press one, it doesn't enable. If you press the other, it still doesn't enable. So you might be wondering, how do we turn this lamp on? If you press both, then it turns on. This is an OR gate. It takes any input. This one, heck, even both. This is the final gate that takes in 2 inputs. The XOR gate, also known as exclusive OR. It's OR gate, but without the AND part. So if you press 2, it doesn't work. Next, let's cover the toggle block, as I like to call it, the light switch block. This is light switch. This is a toggle block. Oh, I already said that. It's basically like a light switch. If you press it once, it turns on, and it stays on forever until you press it again. If you're observant enough, you might have noticed this weird red thing. What this does is it turns it off no matter what. This turns it on, even if it's off. This is a NOT gate. You might be confused as to why it's on, even though that button isn't pressed. And it's not like a toggle block. Look at this. Wow. It still has a pulse if there's no pulse going through it, but if there is pulse going through it, it doesn't supply energy. What are you doing? This is a randomizer. It's literally in the name. Picks a random one. That time, it picked that one. This time, it picked that one again. What the heck? This time, what the? This time, it picked that one. It's completely random. That was all the logic gates. These are hidden wires. So regularly, they might look like normal wooden blocks, but they're not. This guy just joined in. Here's another one of my friends. Look, if we do this, it turns on. No normal wooden block can do this. It doesn't just work with any normal wooden blocks. It has to be hidden wires. Now we're gonna cover the only outputs I own. This is a door. Yeah, it's literally nothing else. There's multiple doors, like this one. This is a powered teleporter. When you supply a pulse through its input, it toggles on, and you can go through it. Look, when it's not powered, I can't go through it, even though that teleporter is there. When you press the button, you you can go through. These are senders and receivers. They're basically wireless stuff. If I press this, that picks it up and sends a signal to there. With all that knowledge, I hope you can build cool things like this password protected door. Didn't make this isn't my design. In the description will be the video explaining how to make this cool password protected door. As you can see, this doesn't work because it's not the password. I can press this to reset it. But if I want to put the actual password in, it opens, even if it's off by 1. All the redstone with it. Please do build some cool, crazy builds like I did in my last video with this awesome redstone guide. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and learned how to make wiring in a good way. There's some other wiring tutorials, so if you didn't quite understand this one, that's okay, because there's more tutorials out there. I'll see you guys in another video.